Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu on netilat yadayim.
When we came out here in 1994, it was me and my wife, Rochi, with our one little baby, Levi. So coming out here, it was the first days, and I met right away a beautiful group of people who just immigrated from the former Soviet Union. And there was a large group of them, of elderly people, their children, even grandchildren.
I and my family came from former Soviet Union in 1991. We had absolutely zero spiritual and religious background, and we were looking for this information and source of energy and source of light, and we were blessed to find Eastside Torah Center. We are very, very grateful because we found this place as a source of wisdom, source of light, source of our ability to learn how to connect.
My family and I moved to Seattle from Israel over 16 years ago. As soon as we got here, we were looking for a local Jewish community and a synagogue that hopefully will accept us and we can be proud members of. And we quickly realized that there is a local Chabad synagogue here, and they were very accepting, and we felt at home from the get-go.
We are originally from South Africa, and we were looking for a really welcoming place for our children to get immersed in Jewish education. And we were super lucky to find Rochi and the Eastside Torah Center.
I remember one of the first days knocking on a door and meeting this Yid, this Jew, Mayor Danziger. He opened the door, he asked me, "Do you speak Yiddish?" I answered, "Yes." "Do you speak Hebrew?" And I said, "Yes." And he literally began crying with so much emotions, like he says, 60 years I did not speak this language.
The Eastside Torah Center meant a lot to my great-grandfather, Mayor Danziger, and it means a lot to me. He helped the synagogue become the big, beautiful place it is today.
What really stuck to me about this place is I've met so many amazing people, and the sense of community that I felt here always brought me back.
Back for like the first year or so before my bar mitzvah, I went to Rabbi Elishevitz's class. It was a really enlightening experience. I found out more about Judaism and therefore myself to a certain extent. I went to interesting classes. I learned about the holidays, what they meant. I learned some of the Hebrew language.
The beauty of the Bellevue community. A place that you can hear so many different languages. We share so many different cultures, and everybody feels like a family.
By being a C-Team leader, I have the opportunity to help teens and better our community by making meaningful events and relationships that help spark joy and pride to other kids the same way previous years of C-Team and the help of Rabbi Shalom and Chaya Leishevitz have helped to spark those things in me.
We do things for them at home, but there's only so much we can do, and it's really important for them to come to a school where they can learn about background, mix with other Jewish children, celebrate the Chagim, learn about the Chagim, bring that home to us.
So I've been helping the Rabbanit to run the Challah Bake program since she came with that great idea of volunteering and bake their challahs to people in need or just people who wants their challah.
When I was little, I would go to Sunday school and learn more about the Jewish cultures and traditions. And I would also learn how to make more Jewish foods like challah.
In the challah bakes, I got to come with a lot of my friends, and we met up, and the baking was so much fun. Everyone was making steaks. The steaks turned out so good. The challahs turned out amazing. I was kind of showing off all my challahs to everyone.
Bellevue was then smaller than it is today, but still we were looking and picking up one by one, introducing them to our variety of programs, women programs, children programs, programs for the elderly, family, holidays.
When I had my bat mitzvah, there were many people I didn't know in the sanctuary, but it felt as if I were connected to them. It felt as if they were part of my family. That's what Eastside Torah Center is, one big, happy family.
and we came, we walked in with children and we were welcome, and I'm not sure that they remember that time, but since that time we were feeling very welcome.
Every Shabbos we have here at least 30-40 people, and we have nice kiddush after all service what we have in morning. Everyone participate in this one, and it's of course its main goal, I believe, for our rabbi to make all community united.
It's really an immersive program that truly goes from soup to nuts around, everything.
I would highly recommend Eastside Torah Center to anybody who is interested in Judaism in any form or on any level.
Music Bed.